BlackTop Radio. The BlackTop Radio. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. BlackTop, BlackTop, BlackTop Radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. First station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. BlackTop, what did you expect? BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop. BlackTop. BlackTop Radio.
Let me introduce the usual suspects. Of course, the one and only Miss Milan. What's up, baby?
Hello.
How's your week going?
It's great. Great.
That's
it's
good.
great.
That's good.
I guess.
That's good. Well, glad you made it in here.
No, what do you push? that's what the people in the Bible say. You push.
Praying to something.
Exactly.
Amen.
You push.
Amen. Amen. And of course, the guy that's living in the fast lane, Lambo. Hello, sir.
Hola. yeah, I'm feeling bilingual this week, for real. I've been up on my Spanish, you know what I'm saying? When I'm riding around doing my job, I take a little break or whatever, and I just, for some reason, I just been looking at, hey, yo, what does this mean? And I just been studying.
You'll be part Mexican in no time, sir.
Yo, it ain't like I'm far off the complexion, so I ain't tripping.
Like, Google Translator is your best friend.
Real talk.
Like Rosetta, is that better than Rosetta? Is that the same? Rosetta?
No, it's so crazy. So my neighbor that lives right beside me, like, the crazy thing is we're the closest neighbors and we can't even speak to each other. But I use Google Translator to talk to them because they're Vietnamese. And I have no idea how to speak Vietnamese.
Huh.
So, yeah, but they're super cool.
Damn. Yeah,
so Google Translator will be your best friend.
Real
Get
talk.
familiar.
Tienes marido.
Okay.
Dude, are you married?
TNS.
You know.
You feel me?
Oh, wait. TNS. I went to school with her. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a great show, man. It's gonna be, I got a Spanish neighbor too, man. He I had to get on him.
You know what? Your neighbors are
Yeah.
a little questionable.
I think y'all both know.
I'm kind of scared of your neighbors.
You can't have no cookouts around your way.
Your neighbors are dangerous. Okay.
It'll be your last burger.
It'll be your last cookout. Those are not fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
No, before I let you go
Not
for
a
real,
false
permanently. But yeah, I got a Spanish neighbor, man. He always come out. He I think yesterday he tried to talk to me. He was like, "Yeah, I went down to Bojangles."
Who?
I said, "Who?" Bojangles. I said, "Nigga, Bojangles? Like that's what you?"
Bojangles?
Just call it Bojangles, sir.
Bojangles.
Bojangles? Hey, I actually like that better. Like, I'm about
Welcome
to
to
use
Bojangles.
that. I'm going to Bojangles.
How can I take your
I
order?
actually like that better.
Not Bo.
It will never be Bojangles to me ever
Facts.
again. I'm going to
Facts.
Bojangles.
Y'all pray for me. But yeah, man, this night is got to be a great show, man. So keep it locked right here, okay? Make sure you follow us, subscribe to us, okay? And it is that time of the show where we like to get to know what the hell be going on in these streets. Jesus. And we get it from one source only. You know what time it is. It's time for headlines with Miss Milan. What's up, baby?
You already know who it is. Nah. I got to do it every show. I feel like it's only right. Like I'm like a rapper at this point.
Eventually, all of us gonna be like, we know.
Yo.
We know.
No, we don't know who it is. That's who some of the viewers might say.
Just say your name.
But you already know it's your girl, Miss Milan. And I'm kind of excited to talk about these week's news, like, because I definitely want to deep dive into the BET Awards. But starting off, I want to get into one of the conversations that has been buzzing the internet as of lately since the actual draft. So, Bronny James has signed a multi-year guaranteed contract with the LA Lakers. And him coming off the 55th pick in the 2024 draft is very interesting because there has been a lot of talk surrounding nepotism and like, does he really deserve the spot?
SAT word, I see.
Period. Okay, because I was ready. I showed up today. So on Tuesday, he spoke about joining the Lakers and playing with his father. He said everything has been so surreal, just trying to take it all in by the days. He said extremely grateful for everything that JJ Redick and Rob Pelinka, okay,
you got it,
have given to me. I've just been extremely excited to get to work. I've never really had the thought of me going to play with my dad, but it's always there to take part of. It wasn't a main focus of mine. So the internet has been up in flames, I guess, because there's been so much back and forth about, well, whether he deserves to be there or he doesn't, because based on some of his stats from his freshman year at University of Southern California, statistically, the guard averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists. However, James believes that the cardiac arrest he suffered last summer took a toll on his development. So how do we feel? Do we feel like he deserves it? Do we feel like, as guys, because y'all know, shout out all my 2K players. My boy's still wearing the brown shirt and the gray pants. He still got on the 2K shoes. Just to keep it a band with you. You know, like, flat out, if I want to be real, here's why we're torn apart. We're torn apart because we never want to say that, you know, there's something that a black person hasn't done or black people haven't done before and that we break into, that it should come with the hate from black people. But the truth is, it is of a matter of, has he earned it? You know? Mm-hmm. When you say, I mean, based on these stats I just reported, it doesn't look like it.
It does not look like it. Does not. It look like.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, but I get it.
When you look at JJ Redick speaking, you can tell this feels like Hollywood.
All right,
the Lakers feels like Hollywood to me on whatever decision that they make. It's just, since LeBron has been there, it's been a lot of controversy for every decision that they have.
All right, let me lead this conversation.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, so do you feel like he deserves it?
No.
Do you feel like you understand why he got it?
Oh, everybody know why he got it.
Okay. Do you feel like he deserved it?
No.
Do you feel like you understand why he got it?
Of course, absolutely.
Okay, so I think that's where I fall with it, because when white tea people do it, nobody says anything, and the difference is this is athletic versus business, correct? Because you see it more in business than you see it in the athletic field. Why? Because we're dominant in that field, right?
Is this good or bad?
I don't think it's bad. I think it's literally us doing what they can't do. It's the same.
I'm gonna revamp that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's us doing what they have been doing to us forever to block us out.
No. When I say us doing what they can't do, I mean athletic wise, they can't F with us.
Yeah, no.
At all.
That at all.
So that's where my perspective is coming from.
It's nice to be able to see this happen. Quote unquote, what we say, nepotism. It's nice to see that nepotism works in our favor when we have been dominant athletes throughout of time, and you know, as far as sports.
Let's be real, okay? Because I think it's really deeper than that for us. I think that we really don't have too many spaces where we can solidify our roots in, right?
Correct.
I feel like sports is something that they know they can't mess with us in. That's the only really lane that we can solidify, because we're watching the government right now. We're watching them adjust and make things work for certain people, for them to be able to move how they move. You get what I'm saying?
That's funny. We just spoke.
We're watching politics do that in business. They do the same.
Right.
They black us out based on, we don't even, there was a story that happened last week where a man in Harlem couldn't get a brownstone because he was black.
Wow.
So there are certain aspects that we are locked out of, and it's hard to get around. But when it comes to sports, you can't not give that to us. That's our thing. That's our thing. Look at Get Out. That's why they wanted to steal he's a athletic black man.
That's 110% right, because if we look at every other position, how many people are in position of something that they didn't earn that we didn't even have a chance at?
He averaged 4 more points than all of us.
Yo, no, he didn't.
Angel Reese got more points.
He averaged more points than me.
Apparently, we need to end the draft.
My point's higher than that.
So I get it, and I respect LeBron for doing it, because if you don't open the doors for your kids, who else gonna do it?
Well, see, it's not hate.
No,
it's realism.
And thank you, because we've seen people earn that opportunity, right? This is pretty much, it's not what you could do, it's who you know.
Correct.
And LeBron
that's in the everyday life.
But this also proves that LeBron has more power than what people think.
We already knew that.
And that's just because he likes to tone it. No, I don't make the team.
LeBron, we know that you're
clearly you did.
We know that you got the switches over there.
Yeah, of course.
We know that.
You run the Lakers. You are the Lakers.
They brought you in because they wanted you to be the Kobe of this century.
Right.
That's the honest truth.
It
is what it is.
I'm sick of it.
Like, I don't care how much y'all want to deny it. The Lakers made LeBron
a narrative,
the face.
Yep.
Because they knew exactly what they wanted to do. I'm not mad at y'all, but you also have to realize that when it comes to the game, why would he not have the leeway to bring his son in? He's the leader of the team. He's probably coaching more than the coaches. Let's be real.
He is. It ain't no probably. That has been set in stone since the Cavaliers.
So what are we really talking about?
He was coaching.
Are we trying to be delusional about it? We don't want to say it out loud?
Nah. You're right though. 110% right. I hate the thought. I've grown into this thing where I have felt that way for such a long time when it comes to LeBron. LeBron is a narrative. He's never going to be necessarily a Kobe to me, but I'm not going to hate on a man for prospering. So to see this and to see history be made, I felt like, all right, Shane, now you are being a hater. But the truth and the honest truth is, yeah, they have opened every door that this young man has asked for. I couldn't tell you why. Some about it makes me feel like some isn't all the way right about it, and that's just how I've always felt. But I hate to sound like that. But you never.
I think it scares me from a mother's standpoint. But Mike, go ahead.
But how many times have we seen this? This is not nothing new, right?
No,
because we see this even in corporate America.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? The boss's favorite or the boss's daughter or son.
That was part of what I was going to say. Like, I deal with this today in my corporate job.
Absolutely.
It's about who you know, the connections you've made.
And you put in years at your job, you know what I'm saying? And you get overstepped by someone who ain't even...
They just have a good connection.
Right.
Yep.
And it's like, dang, what's the point in even busting a sweat if that's all it takes is to just know somebody? I would be discouraged.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, it's always been that way. And I think for us as black people, I think it's honestly important for us to be that way. Because I'm not saying bring everybody with you, but I'm saying that when it's time to uplift us, that's what's important. If you're looking at the world right now, like, we don't really have a dog in the fight. So whoever we can uplift, that's in the right alignment of the things that we need going on, we should be doing that. Because we don't really have a dog in anybody's fight.
Nepotism.
Do y'all think his son gonna call him LeBron on the court or dad?
I don't know, but I heard that his mama's sleeping with the player already, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
The daddy and the son, fool. You looking retarded.
I was about to say Delonte West.
No, not again.
Man. Yeah. Oh
this
my
is
God.
your credit. Nah, but it was that's jokes because I know y'all get emotional, but to be honest, I don't see anything wrong with the issue because, again, like I said, if we don't uplift us, who is going to uplift us? We don't have many lanes that we can speak in and voice our opinions. So I think in this realm of athleticism, this is our realm. This is where we dominate. And I feel like it was important for him to do that. And whether he did it off the straight for what, I don't give a damn why he did it. I respect him for doing it because he should have. As a dad, you have a kid. He'll get better. We'll figure it out. I'm just more scared about his medical issues as a mom. You get what I'm saying? Part. Like, I'm a mom. I'm very, like, I don't know if I want to push you that hard for these type of workouts because I know that you might not be 100% ready, but I understand you have this target on you because you entered.
But also, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lambo, but did Bronny want this? We know LeBron wanted this, but did his son want this? Did he express those same sentiments?
I don't know. Do y'all get that feeling that LeBron, like, kind of maybe? I don't know. When I look at Bronny,
I don't think I do. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like he pushed him to do it. Okay, I feel like Bronny did it
on his own. Right? This is what he wanted.
Yeah, because I think when you go through something so traumatic as that, like almost like near death. Like, that's a cardiac arrest, right?
No, you
get what I'm saying? So I think with like near death, you take how you feel in more account than your parents. And if you feel like you can do it, you can do it. But as a mother, I would be a little nervous about you going to work out with them consistently the way they work out. This is an NBA team. Like, they're on TV. Like, you're going to be there. So I think I would be nervous as a mom. But that's my motherly instinct. So
I don't know. Maybe I might be reading in too deep or whatever, but I just felt like Bronny never gave me the "I'm dying to be a basketball player" feel. His little brother did. His little brother be hooping.
Oh man,
his little
beast.
brother hoops.
Yeah.
And you can tell sometimes by the passion. I feel like when I see Bronny, I feel like that's a kid who is capable of doing with. But I don't feel like his heart is in it. And then when they said it in the interview with JJ Redick, I don't know. It was just the look. It was like they put him on display more than he wanted to be on display. And then they start talking about
I didn't see that.
A player development program and like we were discussing.
So if you got to do all that, why are we doing this?
See, thank you. That's another thing. Like,
I get it.
Why are we
I didn't
building,
see all that. So
why are we building a new structure in the NBA or making this on the platform for Bronny? And Bronny's just kind of sitting there kind of like in the spotlight. I don't know. It seems like he looks scared. Maybe he might shine. I want him to shine regardless. Okay. But when I see between him and his brother play, I feel like you can tell a little bit more of the passion is with his little brother.
Correct.
Well, we'll continue to follow this story. I'm interested to see how that kind of works out and where Bronny kind of stacks up with the rest of the team for the season. Like, of course, they have to go through their workouts and all of that. So we'll see what happens. I just pray that he has a safe season because, like I said, if that was my son, I'd be very, very nervous about him working out strenuous as they do because they are on TV. But I'm interested to see how that happens. Rolling right into the BET Awards.
Yikes.
Oh, God.
Man, there were so many things that happened during this award show. I mean, so Taraji kicked it off with doing the impersonation of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us performance at the pop-up concert on Juneteenth. There was also like a performance from Will Smith. I'm not really sure who asked for that. Maybe
he
was excited. I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know how it went. Sexy Red was another performance that I seen people were like actually talking about, where she came out as a presidential nominee and she did the whole set. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, Sexy Red's performance, which is so funny, was probably one of the most crowd interaction performances that happened that night. And it was so wild to me to see that. So y'all agree? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There was also performances from Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, Gorilla, Victoria Monet, Lauryn Hill, Lotto, Shabuzi and Jaquan, Tyler, Tiana and Victoria Monet. Let's get into that. Did y'all actually watch that?
No, what happened?
That was a great performance. I will say. Mike, what did you think about that performance? It was great.
Okay, you put me on.
For the look of it, to see two very beautiful black women do that, I'm with
They
it.
did a great job.
Now,
the Usher tribute, okay, because I feel like that's where you're going more.
It's so much.
Hold on, because let me lead into that. So Usher, BT did a tribute to Usher. It was mostly females. It started out with Donald Glover, and he performed. Was it Superstar? Mm-hmm. He performed Superstar. He sounded amazing. Like, I didn't even know Donald Glover had that in him.
He definitely can sing.
He sounded good as I don't know what, but I do find it interesting.
We haven't used it in a while. Sorry.
I do find it interesting that he was really the only male performance. So I'm wondering why BET did it that way, but also I'm looking at how they did the show. The show was mostly female performances.
Correct.
So maybe it was a female empowered show.
about us. A man.
That I didn't understand, because how did you leave Sierra and Chris Brown out of it? Tiana did her thing. Tiana and Victoria, they really were the stars of that whole thing.
I could guess why they would leave Chris Brown out of that, but you know.
I don't understand why.
Didn't they get
They
the
gave
Jasmine?
Diddy an award last year.
Yeah, but him and Chris Brown got into it supposedly.
Yeah. Put them hands on.
It doesn't
him, I
matter.
think.
Put the paws
He could
on
show
the man.
They
But-
got it on and popping.
I think that lacked there, but I do appreciate the women that they got, because I mean, they did do a great job. Coco, she showed up performance wise, like she engaged the crowd. Like Coco made me fall in love with her from that performance, because it was like very engaging. But what I will say is, watching the BET Awards was really lackluster for me, because I feel like the BET Awards give us bare minimum when we're looking at you to be black excellence. You get what I'm saying?
Black embarrassment television.
So I feel like we could do better in certain aspects of the BET Awards, where we are better represented on a national platform. Because I wasn't really proud of what they did. Like, I appreciated the performances. I appreciated the artist.
I love that.
Say it with S's.
Yeah, write that out.
I appreciate the
Put it on a
artist.
t-shirt.
Shut up. But to be clear, you could tell the difference in a performer and an artist, in an act.
Okay.
From watching the BET Awards. Like, Victoria showed up with her whole thing. Megan showed up with her set. Even her and Gorilla, even Gorilla, watching her transform over the years, she showed up. But then you had those artists who did the bare minimum, and it was like, okay,
No, put a name on it. You know what I'm saying?
you already know who it
Know what I'm
was,
saying?
because you loved it. I know you ate it up every moment. It's your girl Ice.
You know what I'm saying?
She was not where she should have been.
Ice was in the building.
But
Ice made that.
I don't think her performance really. Lotto outshined her. Lotto is a performer.
My little thing did the disc in front of her.
Lotto is a performer.
She might listen. She might be rich, but I'm richer.
Shout out to the Beige War.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
She
Lotto
might be
said,
rich,
she
but
is
I'm
the
richer.
biggest fart.
Yeah,
Because she blew up after she said,
check that network.
And they both
we
sing.
are.
I just think
Give it to me, Mike.
The hate on Spice.
I'm trying not to be that guy and be hating on us and what we try
No,
to
because
put
I
out
love
there
us.
and develop. But this,
we could do better.
I don't even watch it anymore.
I don't watch the BET Awards anymore. You gotta fill me in.
It's a hot ghetto mess.
Well, Tyler did win Best New Artist over Sexy Red.
My point.
Which was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well, I will say Tyler is a performer. She performed her set. Her and Victoria Monet, their sets were very well thought out. You could tell. But like Sexy Red is just Sexy Red. Sexy Red is she did what she showed up and she did what she was supposed to do.
I understand why, and I had to do some diving a little bit deeper, and I guess think Sexy Red be having a club on Smash.
Yeah.
But her reach is not of the same as Tila. And that's the thing. Tila's getting played internationally a little bit more than Sexy Red. Sexy Red got America on lock. The clubs in America. So it's a different ball field when you come from another country and you blow up here because your country is also you blown up there as well as the other countries that you visit. I don't know if Sexy Red has reached, I would say, that level of stardom, but she's a bigger hit maker. That I believe. She makes
Gucci Mane box.
Right. She make
Sexy Red is the female Gucci Mane.
I can't lie to you.
It's the honest truth. Sexy Red is the female Gucci Mane.
I'm going
this is nostalgic for us.
I feel like she the female Chief Keef. That's why they kind of hit it off for their situation. See, Chief Keef had the whole male aspect on being hood and drill in general. He had it on lock.
Okay.
Like completely. Sexy Red right now got the bangers as far as what she...
I think it goes both ways.
As far as what... I mean.
Both audiences. Mm-hmm. So when I say that she's the...
And her beats
female,
is crazy. I can't lie. Her beats is crazy.
When I say she's a female Gucci Mane, I mean that she literally, it can go both ways. Mm-hmm. I think with Chief Keef is very much a Chicago artist. I think with Gucci Mane has a further reach. And we can see from Sexy Red, she's at the WWE. She's at...
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She's in a lot of places you wouldn't expect her to be. I think because of...
I can say she in places Gucci Mane ain't go yet.
That's very true.
You don't see Gucci Mane with Trump, do you?
Hey.
But it gives... But also...
With Shawn Michaels?
You would be surprised at how many people know Gucci Mane songs out of nowhere. Like, if you bring up a Gucci Mane song...
Wait a minute. Shout out to, what was did y'all see the NASCAR driver? I cannot think. It's not Dale Earnhardt, obviously. It's Mark Martson, I believe that's his name, or Madsen or whatever. He's a legend. I used to know it back in the day. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he said he fell in love with, he used to love Eminem, and he stopped listening to Eminem to listen to Gucci Mane. And there is no song he does not play.
It's relatable.
Mark Martin. I know.
Yeah, Mark Martin.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
And I think Sexy Red is relatable. She is this era's female Gucci Mane. Like, because you have to keep in mind, at that time when Gucci Mane came out, we didn't have that many females. So I feel like she's kind of giving us a retro aspect, but it's like basic ABC rhymes, but we get it. And we like, girl, I know that. Yes, you're right. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what it is.
I give her credit because she is entertaining with it.
She is entertaining.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, it's like saying Section 8 at its best.
Yeah.
I can't.
Not Section 8 at its best.
Like straight.
Jackson Wolf.
You can't get too far with
Mosley.
Section 8.
That don't look like the trenches that that don't look like Ruby Red.
Shout out to Mosley Court.
You feel me? That don't look like Mosley Court.
Hey, peace be with y'all.
Look, I'm from Mosley. I ain't with it. So I ain't tripping. But
I show up and show out for y'all.
I'm weak.
But yeah. So that was some of the news from this week, because baby, it was so much more other things. But how do y'all feel about Rick Ross getting beat up in Canada? I feel
He knew better, man.
Because why would you play BBL Drizzy there?
Thank you.
Why would you do that? Or not like us? It was not like us.
Did he play it?
I think he thought it was.
Yeah,
I think he thought it was gonna go up.
It was his time to shine. He thought, and it didn't go that way.
No.
It
didn't.
Argue with a dude who looked like an MMA fighter.
But first of all,
like a Drake goon.
First of all, Uncle Luke, let me explain something to you, sir. I don't care that he did that. Drake didn't come to Miami doing that. Ross went to Canada doing that. So let's be clear. We don't care about nothing that Drake did previously to this. You went to that man home turf. You played that song. You was liable to get your beat, as you should.
I ain't gonna lie. This whole thing is funny, right? Because when you look at the whole beef, when you look at the highlights, J. Cole bowed out, but Rick Ross didn't. And I didn't feel like Rick Ross this was even good. So
it was horrible. So you still want to go hard.
So if you gonna live in this shine, it almost looked terrible that you tried to eat off of the beef, and then you're the first one to go somewhere and get smacked off of it.
And you viral.
You viral for getting
and your
smacked.
Security guard couldn't even get up.
And he need new security.
This discredit everything that you said in that song against Drake.
That man knocked all his barrettes loose.
No.
So make sure if you guys got an Indeed
secure the barrette.
Go to Indeed.com and apply for Rick Ross security.
Man,
at this point,
Jesus.
The one word that came, I said, this man skedaddled. That's what he did. He didn't even run. He got up out like he
left his security there.
Yo, how you beat the security?
I ain't even see Ross no more.
I guess that's what all these workouts on the IG probably is paying off to do, so you can outrun your security.
Him and his pairs.
Yeah. Maybe next
and your
time.
baby mama got at you on
we not getting into Tia. Tia is a whole nother segment. I love her. Shout out to her. Because she ain't took her foot off his neck.
She makes a whole living off of this.
As she should not.
Who you thought was going to pop out?
Because he's a deadbeat. But anyway.
Man, it's crazy.
Thank you for tuning in to your girl. Ooh. Miss Milan, new segment. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze, so I feel it coming. But shout back to you, Mike.
That was Headlines, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by one person only, Miss Milan, man. And we keep Rick Ross and staff lifted in prayer, Jesus God, amen. We're gonna keep him on a sick and shut-in list. Man,
it ain't sick as shit. Just don't say it no more. Don't do it again.
He really got online, got on the jet, and posted his team eating Wingstop and talk trash. Like, did you see this? I have never seen somebody look so horrible. No, Rick Ross. Rick. How you talk trash talking about like we ate that and got on the jet and posted you and the team eating Wingstop after getting beat up.
Stupid.
Can I not lie though? Like Drake's response was funny as hell because he was like chilling, but he was like, like, cause like why would you come here playing with us? Like it was the funniest response I could. Like, come on, like that's Canada Day.
Yeah. It's so bad that the top of Miami.
Jack's response is hilarious to me. I love him. I'm sorry.
Well, they hit Ross so hard, my phone vibrated. I said, "God damn!"
It hit Ross so hard. 50 Cent made a video.
Oh man!
With Keith Sweat and Earthquake.
And Keith Sweat sung to him. That's crazy.
Oh man!
Biggest L.
Get out of here. You've lost. Game over.